the workshop. Today's amazing guitar, I'm sure you'll recognize to some degree. It is definitely inspired by the incredible Mr. Bo Diddley and his guitar. I have a customer this is going to be his 5th or 6th guitar, and he's been itching to have a Bo Diddley inspired guitar, and hit me up the other day and said, hey, why don't we see what we can put together? So this is what we got. The cool thing about this is it is part of our Barnwood series. The body is made of a 1 5/8 inch thick piece of hemlock. We were actually able to save 3 sides of this for this project. The face, the bottom, or this side and this side are untouched. They have nail holes in them, they have dings. Of course I Scotch-Brighted them just a little bit to knock loose anything loose or take off anything sharp. The edge here was naturally rounded. The bottom here, this is the actual natural rounding on it. I did everything I could to preserve the original 125-year-old surfaces on this, and yes, I did say 125 years old. This board came out of a barn that was built before 1900, so that's what, 2 world wars and a whole bunch of conflicts and a crap load of presidents. So this guitar is 125 years in the making, and that just adds to its coolness. Technically, hemlock is part of the pine family, and this exudes all the audible traits of pine. Those of you in the know that the early Telecasters were built out of pine, and the reason we don't build all of our guitars out of pine, because honestly they do sound so good that we should be, is because they're soft. So you know, if you want to keep your guitar pretty in that, and honestly here at my Gee Kustoms we don't know what pretty guitars is unless you like beat up rusty and rustic guitars, and if that's pretty to you, then yes, we build pretty guitars. But if you want something flashy with metal flake and all that, you know, LA neon green paint, this isn't the place for you. But back to the guitar. So, when he was asking me about doing a Bo Diddley guitar, he said, what do you got laying around? And I had this blank sitting there, and I slapped this Fender bridge on it, set a neck on it, set a control plate on it, took a picture of it, sent it to him. He says, yes, that's exactly what we want. So we ended up doing the Telecaster meets the Bowcaster thing. So it's the Tele Bowcaster, or I don't know what you want to call it. It's cool. That's what it is. So specifics on it again: 125-year-old barnwood with 3 out of the 6 sides actual 125-year-old surfaces. The rest of it stained to match. Now I don't know if you can see this, but we were actually able to save part of the original surface over here. So that, and then of course the ends where we cut it with the saw. Another cool thing is there's a square nail right here. So that nail is older than your grandparents. I decided it should stay. So we got the 125-year-old piece of hemlock. We did a brand new maple rosewood neck on here. We stained it sort of an ebony thing because we wanted to be rustic like the body. We put Grover 18-to-1 tuners up here on the headstock. Down here we've got, like I said earlier, the 6-saddle Fender bridge right here. We've got a standard Tele control plate with full-size alpha pots, and then a Fender 3-way switch with the Eldred Mod Esquire wiring. And so that's got 2 orange drop caps in there to create that. All pushback wire where we can. And of course we got the electro socket there. This is a while it looks rustic and kind of you know, home built, the components on it are very high quality. And the guitar, the guy who ordered this guitar, you've seen him on YouTube. The guy is amazing, and so we wanted to build a guitar up to his standards, and I think we achieved that. Where are we at now? Oh, down here to the pickup. The pickup is a Fender pickup. And on the box it said 12K on it. Actually I owned it out and it's 17K. I am not sure exactly what this came out of. I'm assuming that it's a like a Texas Special or a twisted telly pickup. It's just a blowtorch. That said, it is really quiet. So this is really a special pickup and perfect for an Esquire wiring system. And speaking of the Esquire wiring, when you do it in a telly, we've got all the way back in position 1 is the pickup straight out. Position 2 is pickup to the tone. And position 3 is pickup straight through the orange drop cap. So nice and bassy. Let me demonstrate to you those real quick. Here is pickup straight out with the tone cap. Now notice that there's a slight difference even with the tone all the way up. There's a difference between position 2 and position 1. A little bit louder. And that's because when you run the pickup straight out, there's nothing to color the sound. There's nothing to cause the signal to be resisted or anything like that. When you run it through the tone pot, even at 0, or all treble, however you want to put it, even there, it still colors it a little bit. Now we go to the neck position, or the position number 3, and this is straight through the orange drop cap. Alright, so now I'm going to start at the bridge. I'm just going to screw around. I'm going to flip through the switches because we only got one pickup. We can't switch around. So I'm going to start out in the clean channel like this, and then I'm going to add some gain, and then I'm going to add some more gain, and then I'm going to bring it back, and then we're going to finish this up. That's it. It's time to play. To 50%. As you can tell, when you've got it in the number 3 position or straight through the tone cap, it makes a really nice rhythm tone. Now we put in position 2. Put in position 3. Position 3 is great for leads. Now I'm going to bring the gain up to 75%. Diddley Caster. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Diddley Caster. Thanks for watching. My name's Mike G. I'm out.